All right, good afternoon, everybody. All 1.5 people who are currently hanging out in here, chilling, watching us here. It's that time again, playing some Burnout 3. If if this will be kind to us here. And I hope that you are all having a wonderful, wonderful day so far. It's effing cold up here where I am, so I hope that you are not freezing your balls off, similar to how I am up here. It's too cold for mere mortals up here. Let me tell you, you know how I feel about the gods and the mere mortals. Well, maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. Either way. One thing that I do want to point out, and it's obnoxiously situated right underneath me, is that I've pulled a random thread from the glorious automotive board on a certain website, and well, let's talk about that, because according to this thread that was created very recently, someone's basically posing just like a question in the form of a statement here. But maintaining a shipbox is difficult. Prove me wrong. Now, most of us on here who indulge in vehicular matters and other things disagree. Maintaining a shipbox is easy. But, I want you to tell me about your experiences with maintaining your shipbox and how easy it was. Or how not easy it was, how challenging it is. Because one thing about this is we all know that really how easy maintaining a shipbox is can sometimes come down to your current situation with vehicles. You have a garage, for example, you can do whatever the heck you want to do. If you don't, if you're parking outside in the streets, in an apartment complex where the rules may be different, well, that can create its own challenges. But I'm really interested in hearing from you. Want to know, your thoughts on this topic. Now, for most of the time that I've been into cars and the like, I've had a place to do all my work. When I would do seasonal work elsewhere and it wasn't an option, I would just make sure that all of my maintenance needs were taken care of well before I began my seasonal work. Because, well, people like park rangers don't take kindly to broken down, whatever, janky cars with tools surrounding them and oil and various fluids hanging out. They don't like that. And I don't blame them. I don't like it either. But, between my seasonal work, I typically had access to a garage. Whether you're hanging out at mom and dad's place or hanging out with friends, typically, they're understanding. They're like, oh, you've got a shitbox? Fix that bitch. Ooh. Did he just took himself out. Come on, man. You can do better than that. I mean, I'm not complaining. Ooh. We gotta be a little more cautious here. Damn it, that's not what I meant by that at all. But at any rate, the shipbox experience. Did the license plate on that guy's car just say "B out"? Ah, crap! There is no telling how far ahead this guy is going to be. That doesn't make things easy. "6 seconds behind. We are in for a battle here. But if I can continue dodging crashes like that, then we might have a shot at this. I just get this strange feeling we're gonna have a rough time. Anyways, kind of back on topic though. The shipbox experience. You know, owning it, repairing it, doing your like. It doesn't have to be daily maintenance. If you have a car that requires like literal everyday type of maintenance and upkeep, you know, you do it because you have to. Sometimes your car is like, you're limping your vehicle for a while, and it does require some special care. Like having to crack open the hood and bang on the battery terminals to make sure that they get solid contact, while you await the arrival of a new battery terminal kit thingy. Been there, seen that. Oh, that sucks. Now, have I done that? Is that my personal experience? Well, not at all. But friends with shipboxes also have very good stories to share. Oh, oh. The problem is no matter how many cars I dodge here, I feel like this guy is like just he's gone. Oh, there he is. Okay. There is hope yet. Please take him out. There we go. That's the stuff right there. Alright, if we're not near-ish to the finish line now, I'd be very surprised. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That was a bit longer and more hard-fought of a battle than I was expecting it to be. But in the end, it worked out. We're all good. And now we have this this rather interesting looking guy we can go cruising around in. Alright, I get this feeling I'm running out of events to do in like the US and European regions. We may have to start moving out to, I don't want to do that. Alright, so it is. We do indeed have to start venturing out here. Super Series face-off. What should I pick? We're going with the custom super. We can chuck this bad boy's weight around, take this dude out. Okay. Oh, he's behind me. And is he fast? Woo! Yeah! Oh. Let's not, no. That didn't pay off. Whoa, come on. Oh, leave me alone, guy. Come on. Come on, into the woods. That's not what I wanted. Not me. You. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry, I myself was not a park ranger. I'm afraid that during my seasonal work, while I definitely knew and interacted with and chatted with on a regular basis, the park rangers, I myself was not, and thank goodness for that. Actually, the process of actually getting in and doing that seems a bit more based on, it's kind of more of on a who you know basis. And I had friends that had that aspect of things nailed down. They had their who you knows pretty much bolted down. So I do have friends now who I used to do my seasonal work with, who have since become park rangers in various capacities. Most of them are hanging out at like state parks and stuff. But I think there's like one, maybe works at like Yellowstone, and is like a park ranger proper there. And again, that's not necessarily something I envy. If you were one of the rangers that like did trail maintenance mostly and less of the law enforcement side, can absolutely see it being good. But I just feel really terrible for the rangers who have to go in and basically ruin people's time because they're being idiots. You know, that doesn't sound like a good time to me. Yes, it's a job, and it pays some money. And there's typically benefits to that seasonal type of work as well. Oh, we're screwed. 18 seconds behind, not a chance. The AI really, really gets away from you fast if you're not on the game. In other words, they cheat. I think they cheat. Can't confirm. Need to talk to a speedrunner about that. But if you can just stay ahead, or at least keep it close enough that you can... Does that really count as a van? I don't believe it. It doesn't matter. Get out of town. Anyway, shipbox maintenance. Big thing it comes down to is, what do you have to take care of? What do you have to maintain? And how often? God. I will say this, if well, no, it's not really an if, it's a when. I do want to return to the seasonal world. Living, working in beautiful places, doing hopefully close to what I was doing when I was out there, because it paid good money and room and board was free. Like literally all bills, all everything paid for. You didn't have to think about it. You might have to pay for your insurance, and you might have to, you know, pay for your cell phone if you choose to keep a cell phone. Most of the time it was pointless because we were places where there was no point in having a phone anyway. Like, you were better off just getting a phone card and using a payphone or something if you needed to make a call. Skype was a pretty good option then too. If you could convince anyone that, hey, get on Skype. Most people, that's too much of a pain. But nowadays, with it being so easy to get on your phone and stuff, or maybe more people understand it or Oh, you asshole! Aw, that's cold. Well, we will eventually get this guy. See, if I could have just taken him out, like, one more time, then that would have been plenty. But we're really gonna have to fight for this, I think. And moreover, tread cautiously. Because anytime we get... Oh. It is lucky that... I'm pretty sure that they just don't. They make sure there's no vehicles that can destroy you on that jump. Like, it would be unfair if there was something as you crest that big jump. I think it's programmed not to throw anything at you. Yep, he is indeed back there. Usually that right on your tail message is BS. You could probably be like a full minute ahead. Okay, at least he went down with that too. Come on. Huh. Wow. Trying to think of difficult times where maintaining the ship box in those times of seasonal life and otherwise unstable garage having times. I'm trying to think of super challenging situations. Because, you know, there was a time when I blew a Miata engine in the middle of the desert while crossing through, like, Utah. And I'll tell you, that was a tough winter. And that wasn't an easy time. But I managed to get it sorted out. Damn thing spun a bearing and... well... that was that. Just like what happened there. So, Ethan Ankrum, you were a laborer. What types of places were you at? Were you like, are you based out of the U.S. or are you in like a different country with their state/national park kind of systems? All right, let's go hit this road rage event because these are always good. And let's use... wait, this isn't as heavy as the custom one. Crap, this is gonna be bad. Oh well. Do not... oh, okay, I thought that was me somehow. The nice thing about these stages is usually you can scam like oncoming traffic takedowns like really easily because of like kind of the tight. Oh, California's park system. Okay, I'm not too versed in my California because unfortunately the few times that I've been have all been for like when I was like back in high school taking like band trips and stuff. East Bay Regional Parks. Are they pretty? Are they like worth visiting for someone who's just like casually road tripping through? Because if so, I'm always down to go and visit places like that. My road trip list has been kind of anemic ever since I've just put my head down and started, focusing on saving up money and blah 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 blah. But once I get back into road tripping mode, once I get back into the way I kind of used to do things, I do want to have a nice long list of places that are worth heading. Because you can always go to the obvious places. You can always go to like Yosemite National Park, Glacier National Park, Yellowstone, but it's often the smaller state tier parks that are really good. Like there's a lot of little ones like that in Texas and Oklahoma that overlooked. The Boy Scout troops and stuff know all about them because they're cheap to go to, and typically they're good places, good land. Come on. 20 takedowns is what I have to get here? Okay, that's a little bit, if I would have known that, I would have actually been trying. Holy. I don't know if there's a reasonable chance in 13 seconds to pull off the last handful. I mean, if that happens, but then that'll happen. Ah, that's a heartbreaker. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's sometimes tough to, a lot of people want to go to like really touristy tier places. They want to go somewhere where you can see the park without having to like go off the beaten path, which is sad. Really sad. I mean, somewhere like Glacier, people could almost feel like they were getting away with like literally just like cruising the going to the sun road, and that was it. They're like, oh yeah, I saw Glacier National Park. And they're like, oh yeah, what'd you do? Where'd you go? I was like, oh, I drove the road. And I'm like, are you serious? That's all you did? Nah, that's the life though. If you can get like a decently, a reasonably paying job that does that, but you don't have to be there all the time, and have the freedom to, go out and go where you want to go, and actually have the time to do it. And that's the stuff. Because effectively, you're living somewhere where, people pay tons of money to go visit. People really carve out times in their lives to go places like Yosemite, like Yellowstone, like Glacier. If you can live there, and that's your everyday, and then by the end of like summer or winter or whatever seasons that you do out there, depending on how well you are paid and how good you are at not spending all your money at the employee pub or the equivalent wherever you work, you can do some pretty cool stuff. You can go some nice places. I had a lot of friends that would, like, between seasons, they'd head out to, like, Poland or other European locales, or they'd go to Japan, they'd go to China, go to Taiwan, and just spend, and just stay out the length of whatever visa they could get there, and then return to the real world for their money. I say the real world, return to the seasonal world, the seasonal fantasy land. I'm afraid that I ended up just spending most of the money I had carefully maintaining my ship boxes. And then proceeding to road trip with them across the United States. I never got into international travel. Or it's perhaps better to say, I haven't yet gotten into international travel. Which is sad. We got places I want to go. Places I probably should have gone already. Always wanted to go to Taiwan and, like, ride a motorcycle across the country. You know, that would be pretty fun, too. I guess it depends on where you are and what you're doing. For example, I know that Yellowstone, although this isn't, like, for a couple of years, it's isolated, and it's cabin. You could be a what is called a winter keeper. You could be one of the guys who basically spends their winter removing snow from the buildings, making sure that it doesn't, like, crush them under the immense weight. And your only contact with basically anyone is randos that, like, that head out towards these places where you will be staying. God. Come on. I'm getting too greedy. No, 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 no. If that was a 21 as well, I'm really, really sad. I am personally hurt by this game. That's cruel. Dang it, Burnout. Well, I guess I'll have a look and see what I unlocked that is not going to be... Yeah, that kind of isolation, although it will be lonely, as long as you're, like, healthy, and I reckon that most of us here are reasonably healthy and don't have to worry about, like, suddenly having a big issue while you're out in the middle of nowhere. Could be good. Again, I think that I would have really liked to, you know, if I could have gotten into park ranger stuff. It's not if I could have. If I would have had the dedication and the drive to do it. That's really what it comes down to. I didn't feel like putting forth the kind of effort and making those sacrifices to do it. But I really would have enjoyed that sort of stuff. I always toy with the notion of going for something like those, like, AmeriCorps programs where you're literally just going out and doing that sort of stuff. Now, it sure ain't paid. Well, okay. Not well, if anything. There is mild compensation for it. But that would be really fun. And that's really kind of that real in a woods tier kind of, oh, are you kidding me? Or it would be cool just to even get, like, into my city's local parks kind of stuff. But again, a lot of places like that want to see certain credentials. They want to see, oh, you've got this, like, environmental science degree. Okay, you're cool. Also, you can go and pick flowers in the summer and like maintain the local land. 2020 is a tough year for qualifications. Are we just gonna be in last place this whole race or what? I get this bad feeling that we're gonna. Damn it. Oh, I suppose that they do. Again, it is probably gonna vary from state to state unless you're like, unless you're like at a federal level, I guess. I don't know. That's where it gets complicated. I would imagine being like a park ranger for a smaller state park, you would be subject to their state government programs in terms of, stipends and pensions and the like. But if you put in your X amount of years, you're what, usually in those kinds of jobs, 20 years? I guess because it's considered law enforcement to a degree, unless you're not that kind of ranger. But I think most are. It's just part of it. If you're in it for the long haul, it can definitely be worth your while. And I do envy some of the rangers of the park, the various parks, especially the really touristy ones, for some of the wild stories that they get. Are you kidding me? What a troll. Yeah, I don't know where this course ends, but I feel like there's a very, very low chance that we place even in the top 3 here. I wish it would tell me kind of where we're at. Like, how many miles, how many days behind am I? Sadly, the game isn't even kind enough to do that. Five seconds behind and I'm in 4th place. Now that is sad. I guess that makes sense. The fact that the rangers in your area basically constituted their own police force. Or I suppose just the area. I guess that makes sense. Certain departments are definitely local pride. Dang, dude, there's no way. There's no way. This is going really, really well. Oh, he used his signal. I wish that we could. Come on. 5th place? 5th place. Well. That's not my finest bit of play there. Are there any, like, good events that are not... Really? That was part of a freaking... That was part of a Grand Prix? Wait, are there any actual, like, legit events that aren't gonna kick my ass here? Oh. Oh. This is familiar. Huh? That's not good. So anyways, more to the point, when you were doing like that seasonal work, what was your experience with maintaining the old shitbox? did you have a car when you were doing that work, or how did you handle the challenges of vehicular maintenance? Did you just do it when you got back home between seasons? What was the situation on that? God, this thing handles freaking poorly. Holy. Whoa. Ooh. All right, avoid the nightmare of cross traffic there. Oh no. It's not that this thing handles poorly, but what you have to do is just accept that you have to learn to control that which cannot be controlled. You just got your first car this year. So then you didn't have to deal with it. You just rode a bike. I gotcha. Sorry, I'm having some difficulty distracted driving my way through this chat. I mean, when I did parks and stuff, I would bring my vehicle and just park it there unless I had to leave. Like, unless I had to, like, go out of town, and typically town was like 3 or more hours away. So if you didn't have a car, you just weren't going anywhere unless you bummed rides off of friends and stuff, which wasn't so bad. Making friends and all that was part of the experience there. Your social game definitely determined how much you were going to enjoy those places. Sadly, I never did pick up a bike for any of my summers that I was doing those seasonal kinds of work. I should have. In hindsight, it would have made my life a lot easier. And at least then there would have been a chance for me to, potentially evade things like moose and elk. They could still outrun me on a bike for sure, but it would have given me some confidence that if I was going to get chased by one, I wouldn't feel like I was as dead from the word go. Trying to think. I didn't really have to maintain my vehicle when I was out in the parks though. What ended up happening more is my friends would like pick up random vehicles. Like I had a buddy who when I was working at like Yellowstone, he hitchhiked all the way up to like Bozeman, Montana. Bought like a $500 pickup truck, like an old like 70s 80s Ford. Brings it back into the park and is like, hey man, you want to help? And I'm like, what? But thankfully it didn't require anything like major in terms of maintenance. He just wanted help like doing basics: oil, spark plugs, wires, replacing the front brakes. So nothing really terrible. And God, I miss that truck. We ended up rigging up like a tailgate because the old one had completely fallen out. Ended up rigging one out of like sticks that we found and just bungee cord. And God, that was beautiful. It matched all the rust. The brown was kind of perfect. God, I miss that truck. But the steering on that thing was an absolute terror. At the time, I was cruising around in a Miata, so anything's steering short of like a real car, real sports car tier, was going to be terrifying. But like I took a corner, like he let me drive it for the first time, his truck, and I took a corner for the first time. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be and it kind of felt like that. Kind of felt like that just there. And the engine bay. The engine bay of that thing was glorious. I ended up just about taken a straight up nap in it because it was so big. Like it was a Ford Straight 6 from that era. So big, ugly piece of metal just hanging out in there. But God, was that engine bay huge. If there was a job you couldn't do in that engine bay, you know, at least with regards to like, you know, wiggle room and size and access, you weren't trying. Someone else ended up picking up a different truck in the same kind of area, but it was automatic and they only bought it so they could flip it. They didn't want to keep it. Because they bought it and they realized, oh, I have to deal with an old truck? Never mind, this kind of sucks. Some people are not ready for old truck problems. Some people buy it because they're into like the whole romantic aspect of like owning a piece of glorious, like historical looking and feeling America. But then they actually get in and it's like, oh, this thing? They smell like the kind of general smell and feel of oil and burning metal. And they're like, yeah, never mind. This I mean, to be fair, that's a job totally worth undertaking on an older truck. Oh, I guess I'm just not winning races today. The problem is that these kind of one lap events, it's really kind of hard to say with any confidence where they like begin and end. So it's it's a little bit disheartening to not have any indicator of how far you are behind. I think we're almost to the end of the course though. And this happens. This game is so mean. Come on. You kidding me? Well, that's upsetting. I think that was the same race. I don't think that was part of the Grand Prix event. We might as well do this. At least there's like a chance that we'll get somewhere. All right, let's see if we have any better luck doing this. Are you for real? Yeah, sometimes luck and burnout, you definitely gotta have it. All right, let's focus and try to actually do something. The fact that whoever is in like third and beyond is already so far ahead, that's crazy. I don't have any indication of how far ahead necessarily. I mean, there's a guy. But first place could be almost anywhere by now. Oh! What's up, Kiri Rose? So if you've just shown up, check out the topic of discussion. Basically the topic of the now. I've screen capped an O thread just for the purpose of chatting about it here. So that's not really like a question down there, but let's hear about your experiences maintaining a shipbox. Is it a pain? Is it tough or is it easy? Because I think it's easy. I've had some good luck and good experiences with maintaining a shipbox. However, yes, death. Ha! Alright. This is going remarkably well, actually. Once we got past, like, the main pack of people that oh, there's a lot of like these blind kind of oh, you it's a pain if you don't have money to buy original parts. You're right. And there's definitely some feelings that are up there with not being good, like ordering sketchy Amazon parts. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it works out. I guess it depends on the ship box. Like if your ship box has a good just overall parts availability to it. Again, Miatas are a great example because they tend to have reasonably good availability for parts. Subarus as well, depending on the Subaru. If you have one that counts, then absolutely not difficult to maintain at all. But if you own like something completely out there and random, like trying to think of something that someone would like, if you own like a 3000 GT shitbox, you're gonna have a terrible, terrible time. Because I don't imagine that parts are just sitting around waiting for people to put them in their 3000 GTs. And most of the good candidates for cannibalizing for parts probably have all been used up by now. Oh, come on. Be nice. Oh yeah, if a Saab is toast, you better hope that you have one of the ones when they were like in bed deep with GM, and hope that they shared parts. And then again, you kind of hope that they didn't too, for various reasons. I mean, if it's a turbo Saab and you have any issues with the turbo, you can just get a different one and pray that you can get it to work well. But yeah, if it's like just normal parts, various wear and tear things, it's gonna be tough. Aha! Onto the beach we go. Dang it, these later races are really unforgiving, aren't they? Is that really... what? What? 6th place. 6th place. Off to a rousing start here. Oh man, I don't have enough coffee for this right now if this is how it's gonna play out. Holy fucking... It's okay, we're gonna do better here. This is a course that I'm a little more familiar with. Maybe. I don't know if course familiarity actually... I think just not having a bad time and crashing less. Crash less, rock more, is what you pretty much have to do. Oh. Because honestly, that's what takes you out. The moment you crash and you get behind the pack, it's over. Like, if you can stay ahead, and at the very least use them to, like, just crash and take them out and stuff, you have a chance. Alright, let's see if we can get this to... Ah, that is such a hard turn to, like, take the full U cleanly. Ah, that was just poor planning. Ooh, really? Okay. That's agreeable. See ya. Okay. One of the other tricky things is that these higher end cars, their boost, you actually have to use it. You can't just bum the system of like boosting up to near the max speed. They lose their max speed rapidly, which means that you actually sadly do kind of have to do the whole boosting thing quite often, which pretty much means hang out in the oncoming lane for the rest of your days, which can be tough if you just happen to situate yourself on the wrong side of the road from the start, or the correct side of the road, I should say. Whoa, whoa! No, that was so weird. This game is sometimes really forgiving. Most of the time it really isn't. Ooh. Alright, let's not get screwed up by a car on this big, blind, glorious corner. The BBC, the big blind corner. Alright, come on, baby. Let's finish. Ooh, the... I will say that, you know, certain sobs are really, really good. Like older, like Saab 900s. I know people are scared of like, really? Scared of like more obscure older makes, but if you're gonna go for something like that, a Saab 900 isn't the worst decision you can make. It may not be a brilliant decision by any stretch of the imagination, but you could definitely do worse. You could be that guy who has like one of those Mercedes convertibles from like the 70s or 80s that everyone seems to have broken down in their driveway in Tennessee. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some dicey. Sometimes the cross traffic just can't be. You just have to pray that you get lucky for some of those intersections. And then you can not do what I just did there. You can play well and not bad. From first to last in 5 seconds. I guess that's racing, huh? And with a... If I get another 6th place in this, I'm gonna have to restart. It's mostly upsetting because this is pretty much like the end of the line. This is... Ooh! Okay. I'll have to admit, that was pretty great. Alright. Focus. Gotta go straight Lightning McQueen. I am speed. Jesus, don't remind me. Family owns 2 Mercedes garages. Aw, poor soul. I mean, Mercedes are great. But if you take, like, the Scotty Kilmer opinion towards them, and most people, I think, end up doing that. Fuck. That's sad. I'm gonna get 6th place in this too, huh? Let's be realistic. I had a really, really cool first lap here, though, right? Like, that totally counts for something. Maybe. Oh! That is just the game of Burnout, I'm afraid. Sometimes 16 seconds behind in 6th place? Are you for real? Alright, we're loading up the save state that... That's not the save state I set. Don't do that to me. Hold on. We're gonna have to try that GP again, because what we observed there was cruel and unusual. Oops. Oh well, it won't make a big difference, this. Yeah, man, once I get back onto, you know, rather back into, like a garagier situation where I have a place to carry out the work required to do the older style of videos, you better believe that I'm gonna get back into that. At this point in time, it's a little bit tricky because with my garage situation basically being that I have no garage. You know, I'd love to. Let me tell you, like, I miss it. I miss getting down to business and throwing together some old videos. The editing process is soothing. Going out and shooting vids with friends too. and honestly writing for them too. That's weird to say, but oh, hold on. Emulators are strange, guys and gals. But yeah, you know, just the process of making them, you know, writing, shooting, putting together, editing, it's a lot of fun. If you haven't done it, CVTs, it really depends. There are some that I kind of trust, like the ones found in, say, like a Prius, for example. Those may be a little more trustworthy than some rando ones that are found in like domestic makes for US cars. If I was going to get a car with a CVT, it would probably be a Prius, because, and that's embarrassing to say, I know that in like the racing world, CVTs can offer some really unfair advantages. Like if they would just, at least having read about them, people would drive like, you know, some prototype CVTs in like Formula tier cars, and they would just be like blown away at how quickly they were able to do things because they were constantly in the power. No need to do anything else. Just boom. And if you like the notion of just going purely fast, and you aren't hung up on things like, you know, if you aren't hung up on old school mechanical stuff, then CVTs could technically be really, really cool. But for the real world, for the real purposes of what CVTs you're likely to drive ever, a lot of CVTs are not very good, not very reliable, and they're very jarring to use and to drive. Ooh. Okay, the game is being kind of nice to me, which is troubling, because what that may mean is that it starts being mean to me. Ooh. Like that guy was trying to be just there. Ouch. This guy named Scotty told me they're bad. Oh, Scotty Kilmer. Nah, man, CVTs. Again, if you have something that is designed for the purpose of a soulless, lifeless, boring drive, if you're just commuting to work and you don't care about like taking corners and crap and doing fun things with a car, CVT up. There's nothing wrong with that. But make sure that you do have something that's respectable and fun, please. You know, don't let a Prius or a Versa or a Chevy Sonic be the only thing in your garage. Because if that's the case, that is the equivalent of death. Like, why would you want that? Again, it's a topic worth researching and reading. I don't know about Subaru CVTs. I know that early on, just CVTs in general were pretty rough, except the ones that you didn't really notice. Like, again, I think Toyota has had things down for some time. Ah, I got greedy. Right? I mean, Scotty Kilmer's the kind of guy who literally is like an old dude driving a Toyota Celica as his main car, it looks like. Like, we're talking like a 90s Celica. Nothing wrong with that, by the way, but yeah, his opinion is definitely definitely boomer tier. But I guess by definition, he's a boomer. Yeah, but the Volt. The one gear challenge. Scotty Boomer. Alright, so we got third place on that. That means there may be a shred of hope for us to eke out. At the very least, you know, we might be able to bronze this GP overall, which is good enough to advance through the next sections of the game, which are going to be miraculously difficult, I think. Come on. No. Anyone coming around the corner there? Ah, they're gone. And now we must once again tread with caution. Let's just due towards the doom of this guy up here. Knock out first. Come on. Can I hit someone? Yeah, there we go. I mean, one thing that I'm really embarrassed to say is kind of fun, speaking of CVTs and speaking of Priuses, is to pop in like a Gran Turismo game and take a Prius around the Nürburgring and see how fast you can do it that way. And it's really crazy how like it really does test your ability to be consistent and corner well and make the most of straights and take turns well. Because without gears to guide you through all of your problems and without power, you are left to be very, very, very creative rather than depending on, you know, other things to try to carry you through. Are you serious? I mean, NASCAR tracks, it depends on the track. If it's just a straight oval track, what do you need more than 4 gears for? I feel like I know that they've just recently upgraded to more modern gearboxes at some point. Those old 4 on the floors may not be doing it anymore. For real? Come on. But yeah, gearboxes, you know, most of us will always prefer to shift our own, because that's a joyful thing. I'm not necessarily against autos or CVTs, anything like that. I'm open to experiencing new, and I accept that some are better for some applications than others. You know, while it would be cool to own a manual like Crown Vic or something, you're not missing a whole lot if you just have what everyone else has, which is an automatic, you know, 4-speed, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Like, I never was sad once when I owned the Subaru Outback wagon that it was automatic. You weren't missing anything by driving it in auto. It was a freaking workhorse for no reason. It just refused to die. Absolutely would not stop. I loaded that thing up with furniture. I'd strap tables to the top of that thing and drive it into the wind in Texas. On the highway. You know, I'd put freaking recliners in the back. I'd carry plywood with the back cracked open so it would not, like, be jamming up the inside of the car. I did more truck things with the Subaru than I have ever done with an actual truck. Should get a truck, but meh. Everyone's always asking exactly $2,000 more than I feel like paying for their trucks. So it's tough. Everyone is doing that with Subarus nowadays too, for different reasons. But you can certainly always find the, you know, bog standard Subaru Outback wagons for almost nothing. There's always one. You may not like it. It's out there. I'm still sad that I sold mine off for $1,000 to my uncle. But he needed it, and I didn't. I still want it, but that's one of the things is, although all of us really want like a turbo version of that, you know, it exists. H6 turbo Subaru Outback wagons. Actually having it, you probably won't actually notice, because it's not designed around those things. If you're like towing stuff, you may notice with the H6, but you may not. You may also just not notice with the H4. I did like the heater on that thing though. That thing got toasty warm. I wish for up here I still had it. Make no mistake, the 2-liter turbo gets properly warm too. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Subarus just don't care, man. They just don't. They don't notice. Really? Finish 6th place again? No. Fifth place. Well, wait. Let's see what the last track is and see if there's hope. I don't think there's going to be hope, but we'll see. Let's go in with a positive thinking mindset here. Oh, we're back in like a US course? Okay. Good start. Good start. And this is not like a straight shot. This is a proper lapped race. So we'll have an idea of how good or bad it could be. Watch me actually get first place in this. It'd be very, very sad if I did. Because it would literally require, like, impossible things happening for me to place in the top 3 at this point, I think. Come on. All right. Don't get trolled by the signs there. That is such an easy place to get screwed up. Because if you, like, crash there, it's over. It's gonna be a bad time. Wait, this isn't a US course. This must be like the vineyard course or whatever. Yeah. Oh, don't do that. That's not nice. We got the glitchy shadow area here. Thank you, glorious emulator. All right. Ooh. See, if you just don't crash, this game can treat you pretty nicely. If you just go against what this game is designed around, just don't do that thing that is cool and fun. Because even if you got dudes chewing on your bumper, at least they're directly behind you and not somewhere that you can't reach them. Alright, alright, alright. Now, to be fair, it is a little bit easier to see down this course. I don't know what it is, but having a much easier time, like, reading what's happening ahead. Or maybe I'm just getting lucky. It's probably that. I'm probably just getting lucky. I'm blessed with good traffic. And a kind computer. But the moment you crash, if I do end up wrecking here, anywhere. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. I guess it's a roundabout. That would have been cruel. Do apologize. I'm not disregarding the chat. Well, okay. I am for the sake of trying to at least get, like, top 3 in this race. Because if I do that, there's a pretty good chance that we get to do other cool things instead of doing this race over and over again. We'll see, though. Alright. Where's the finish line at? Please be close. 8 seconds ahead, and the finish line is still not in sight. Damn it! We were almost perfect! Okay. We're still good. We still have plenty of time to not get screwed. 2 seconds ahead. Okay, that just means we gotta tread very, very carefully. Come on, let's move. And there's the finish line. I can see it. Oh, thank God. Did I? Okay, I did get top 3. Wait, there's more? There's another race. Oh, that's not good. I didn't even notice that. The GPs are typically 3 and done. Oh man. Alright, well let's try. Oh, this is very, very familiar. This is definitely a US course. Really? No after touches to be had here. And we're still somehow in second place. Okay. We can work with this. And this is also a race with some laps, so we're not just guessing at where we're going to be. We can kind of figure if we have a chance at any given time. And that doesn't mean we can neglect caution. Should definitely continue to gingerly tread down the roads, but again, I'm super okay with people chewing on your bumper, because they can do dumb things like that, like try to take you out and subsequently get taken out. Honestly, one of the big killers in this game is if you try to do things too cool. While yes, it is satisfying, there is a there is a tendency to be rewarded for playing this game a lot safer than it would like you to. Check it. Aw, there we go. Can I get the double? Can I get the double? Aw, you idiot. That's fine. They're still in sight. And that's what really matters here. Oh, see ya. Oh! I would have liked to put a little more distance between me and the crowd here. How far back am I going to be? Well, that's not too bad. The game is having a tough time deciding who's in first place anymore. See ya. Let's get this. Oh! You know what? Screw it. We have 4 times boost now. Arrive alive. That's the plan. This section is tough. I don't have this memorized too well. It's a good thing you can cheese it just by scraping along the... Whoa! Okay, can I? Nope. But I may be able to. Never mind. I may not be able to. Ah, that was just sad. The only insurance worth having in USAA. You gotta have State Farm for this game. They'll take care of you. Actually, I think the Esurance gal may be better to take care of you. I'm really sad they did away with the Esurance gal. But I guess that's what happens when you make female characters that are too appealing to the fan base. They make their own art. And they didn't want that. They should have just rolled with it. They should have just gone with that, I think. They just had to kill off good things too soon. It is kind of weird how every insurance has their own kind of like, you know, admittedly decent mascot. Like the Mayhem guy. God, what a character. I don't like, honestly, this is what I'm really disappointed. I don't necessarily like Dennis Quaid just being Dennis Quaid as his dude and whichever insurance that is. I can't remember. I don't watch a whole lot of TV except at work when I have no choice, because we have 3 TVs situated at the very, very front of our office, and you can't ignore them. They're like big, like 80-inch monsters, because we do have to keep up on current events where I work. It's absolutely mandatory that we do. If you don't, you're going to have a bad time. You should at least be informed on what's happening in the world around you. But I tune out most of it. Most of my news I get from other sources online. But for those people who need their Fox News and their CNN, it's there. I will say, there's some pretty... This is weird to say. Pretty good looking like news anchors these days, or like not news anchors necessarily. I'm trying to think. I don't know their names, but like certain newscasters or correspondents that work with them. You know, maybe it's just on the day, but there's some decent looking guys and gals on there. Sorry, I'm trying to actually get first place on this one too, because again, if I don't drive distracted and read the chat, there's a slight chance that I may be able to make it to the next series of events. which would be very nice. Oh no. I'm only a second ahead. Ooh, he's right there. I kind of want him to catch up so I can just take him out. Now, personally, I pay like 25 bucks a month for liability only on my WRX. But that's because it's an old shitbox WRX, 2002. So I have no real need to worry about shopping around too much. I'm sure that a cheaper option exists, but I also go through USAA. So I've had a very good experience with their processes and what it's like to file a claim with them. And I've seen too many of my friends have nightmare situations and with other insurance companies. So I'm not inclined to leave behind the glorious USAA. I am pretty sure that the 15% or more, 15 minutes, 15% or more on car insurance, at this point is just a meme. Pure marketing tools. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me. Can I? Oh, he's already crashed. Never mind. It looked like he was still going. Okay, there's the finish line. It's literally in view. I have to just cross this corner and a bridge. Oh, there we go. Oh, no way. Did it just... You tie for first and it just gives it to you? Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. I'll take a subpar victory. Congratulations, you have completed the Burnout Race Tour. Oh wait, that's it for racing? There's other race events, but if that's all there... Ooh. Oh, I see. I see how the future of this game is. We're doing some, like, impossible mode stuff now. I don't know. If I ever end up getting a newer vehicle and need full cover as far as insurance goes, yeah, then we'll start talking about, you know, shopping around for different insurance, blah, blah, blah. Another GP? Is this like the super duper? Oh my god. This is gonna go... This is gonna be incredibly hard. I'm actually scared for how difficult this is going to be. I like how it's just throwing sparks right from the get-go. Oh my god. This thing. Holy crap. Oh, this is quick. Oh, and it's also really quick to fly out of the course. No way. It's a little bit harder to control because of the speed, of course. Oh, really? Come on. Let's try. In these cars, you definitely do need boost at most times, which can be tough if you're having a difficult time knocking the guys down. There we go. Come on. Come on. Damn. Oh my god. The fact that the game still runs at a solid 60 FPS with this and at these speeds. There's got to be some weird sorcery that they use to make this happen. I mean, they're almost certainly... Oh no. Not good. Come on, back up. Ah, shit. Really? I'm gonna... I'm gonna... 10 seconds behind? No! No way. No way. There's... I'll still try. But by the gods, trying may not be enough. Oh my god, this is gonna be long and hard fought. Come on. Dear God. We may have to like switch to like crash mode or something after this. This is this is super really 16 seconds behind? How? No way. We're not even through with the first lap. Oh my god. This is super strict stuff. Oh my. You gotta be psychic to be able to do some of this. I mean, it is good for the people who are into like challenge tier stuff. You know, make no mistake. I'm all about some challenging gameplay, but this is furious. Holy freaking 23 seconds behind. What, do the computers just dodge cars left and right? Like, are they invisible? Do they not hit them? Still gotta try. I get this feeling they're gonna... What did I hit? I must have hit like a leaf in the road or something to do that. Alright. Whoa. You pretty much have to take a wildly different approach to this game. Okay, 10 seconds behind, that's a marked improvement, actually. The fact that this is possible... Now, first place is probably not going to happen. Let's be real there. I don't know how we're gonna get first place in a race like this. Okay. Really? Oh man, I'll be pleased if I just get 5th place, honestly. But it's gonna take me pretty much crowding on the boost here, which is tough to do when you only have the short bar and not a whole lot of people to try to like take down and score a little bit more. God damn. 10 seconds still. Oh. God, this is such a strict point in the game. Not only do you pretty much have to boost constantly through it just to be able to keep up, but with we're gonna have to like switch to a very safe manner of play. And also pretty much memorize the courses, etch them into your soul. Because, oh, And even if you do, you still have to kind of just be a lucky man. Duh. Alright, there's a sliver of chance that... What? This is just embarrassing. How far behind is 5th place? Or rather, how far ahead? I wish the game would, like, at least tell you on somewhat more regular of a basis. Because I do have an interest in knowing how bleak the outlook is. Hmm. 33 seconds behind? No! No way! This game! Why? That's amazing. Well, and suddenly, knowing that we're 33 seconds behind, we're gonna have some miraculously clean ice. Okay, I guess not. Yeah, right, like having a mini-map somewhere that just let you know, hey, here's how things look. Here's where your opponents are. Should you restart at this point? And that would make it a very easy decision for you. 37 seconds behind. We're gonna be like a minute behind by the time this race is over. Watch it literally say you are 1 minute behind. Dear God. Can I cross the finish above the bridge? Is that a thing? Let me do it. Let me do it. Yeah, unlucky. No kidding. The fact that the courses are so long too. Like, the fact that we're doing, like, at those speeds 4-minute laps. I'm gonna go pour some coffee before we attempt another round, because that is some coffee requiring business. This. Hang on. All right. We've got our coffee in hand. Mentally brace ourselves for... There's 4 races of this? Ooh, boy. Well, there's only one way to go. Let's see how it plays out. If this is anywhere that's like Europe, there's a chance. But I get this feeling that, okay, it's the snow stage. I guess there's like multiple of those. Damn. Everyone just died right at the start. I hope that means that there's a chance for me. I wonder, if I did this whole race literally without boosting, would I still be able to win it? Probably not. But if people keep, like, suiciding themselves like this... Wah! Dang. Yeah, I guess the critical thing is really just don't crash. Suck less, rock more. If you can get ahead of the pack, though. can get ahead of the pack and just play things kind of in a safe, fair, agreeable manner, then there is hope. At least if you stay close, you can pick up those free after-touch takedowns and, you know, restore a bit of life to your run. You are better off just hanging out and oncoming, though, and watching for headlights, because it's easier to see through the glorious PS2 era lens flare. Better to not get too airborne here, because that bus, a lot of these buses, they're big, easy targets to not be able to dodge. Like, who? God. Please be kind. At least we're not in 6th place. That's not much of a consolation, but we're still kind of in the running for I don't know what, but not if we keep doing that. But where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There he is. Yes. Ooh. It is tough to be quick here with this. Let's see. I am very glad to know that I'm only 4 seconds behind the nearest guy. Because that means that there is a sliver of hope. Now, taking him out from here is going to be not possible. 6 seconds behind 3rd place. There is some definite opportunity. If you can not have moments like this, there is limitless opportunity. God. But if you do that, you find yourself in 5th, 4th, whatever place very quickly. See ya, guy. Oh no. Not ideal. Ooh. At least it's not just me. But it is kind of just me. What the heck? A little bit of focus goes a long, long way here. Fourth place. I hate to say it, but that's not the worst thing that could happen here. Oh, you can try again with the individual races? That is nice. Alright, let's just, let's try. Can't see my competitors behind me. I don't reckon that that's one of them. Just ride the wall. Oh no. Oof. Can I at least take this guy out? Yeah. I don't know who I took out, but I did manage to get someone in there. Which is always better than not having anyone. Damn. Two seconds behind. At least I can see him. That is one of the things, is like, if you can't see what's going on, if you can't see the duders ahead of you, then it's gonna be rough. But if you can at least see like a sliver of hope that, okay, there's people that I may be able to actually hang with here. Okay, 3 seconds behind. That means that he'll be within viewing distance soon. Maybe. God, I can't even, like, read the course clearly right now. Duh! Come on. Five seconds behind. Man. Okay. That was a quick 5 seconds, that. Let me catch you. Oh, I can see third place and second place now. That's promising. Except when that happens. Hold on. When you say everything is silent, what do you mean? Is the audio down? Oh, the game. Everything is silent. What do you mean? Is the game audio itself is down? Oh, that's sad if so. Oh, the game. Everything is silent. What do you mean? Is the game audio itself is down? Hold on. Let me cheat. We're gonna just save state here and restart it. and see if that that brings back some sound to your life. Save state, slot 0. I'm just gonna kill PCSX2, bring it back. And with any luck, this will resurrect it. Okay, this is looking better. All right, now we may need to fire up an event and basically quit it so that we can get the sky to work again. Because one of the glorious quirks of PCSX2, but then we can just pick up right where we left off. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to just go ahead and reload the state. Reload slot 0, look at that. There we go. God, I love the year of our Lord 2020. It's a damn good year. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, be nice. Yo, what's up? I can barely read it because my only view of the chat is a smaller display to my left here. Saskia Wigglers, how you doing today, yo? What's going on? Ooh. Got lucky on that little roundabout thingy. Now, how far ahead is the first place guy? 7 seconds behind. What's really sad is that in these formula tier car races, that's actually not so bad. Like, being 7 seconds behind means that eventually you may see this person. But earlier there were like moments where I was like 30, 40 plus seconds behind. Those were bleak times. Come on. Still 8 seconds behind. That's... I'll be happy with second place. I'll be happy with top 3 for any race in this series. Cause yeah, being real, these higher difficulty races, these like higher end ones, they're just too unforgiving to complain. If you get anything that's not 6th place, you might as well just take it and smile. Now there is like a very slim chance that I even place overall top 3, but the point isn't necessarily to win them all. Oh. Damn, these guys are mean. Come on. Is there hope? Can I somehow pull this off? Can I at least get like 5th place? Or will this happen again and again and again? Whoo. Good. I can't tell if they just like oh, okay, get slapped by the bus. That's nice. I can't tell if like you know, obviously these higher speed cars are gonna have like a lower threshold for what constitutes them actually crashing versus like you know what lets you just nudge past stuff. But it's definitely harder to rub up against a car at high speed and kind of fudge your way through it. God doesn't allow you to. Certainly feels like it. Come on. The fact that I can visibly see first place, and now that I am in first place, it's a miracle already. This is like the longest I've stayed in first place in any of these Formula tier races. Come on, baby. How far? Oh, they're just hanging right on my bumper. Oh! Haha, see ya. Freaking asshole. Okay, let's get first place back. See ya. Whoa! God doesn't allow me to. I have angered the gods. Come on, come on, come on. Boom! Can I get a second one in here? Anyone else? Nope, no takers. That's fine. Wow, this is actually going kind of good. Who knows what could possibly take this and turn it around very quickly. One problem is that I can't, when you're cresting a hill in this car, visibility over hills is already abysmal in Burnout. It's like 90% of your reason that you're gonna crash into stuff that isn't related to just being bad is flat out not being able to see. So the fact that this car's ass completely obscures any and everything when you're cresting a hill means it is left to the gods. It is left purely to chance, whether you continue or whether you die. And unless there's some damn sexy gods up there right now, I don't know if I'm okay with leaving my fate in their hands. Come on. Thankfully, when you get to easy stretches like this that are really designed around this vehicle, which is a nice straight line that you can boost 200 plus miles an hour down the entire time, it's not so bad. If you run out of boost, that is a problem. Ooh! At least I got him with me. Yeah, the gods of burnouts are literally just city buses. Just getting in the damn way. Okay. We do have to be very, very cautious here because of well, because of that, among other things. Those pillars that occupy the middle of the roads are the more concerning, at least in my opinion, part of this course. Because if you hit the pillars, life is tough. You're really just better off playing safe and hanging out on the sides. If there's people around that you can take down, which I'm having trouble getting to the pack again. Let's see. Come on, baby. Be kind. There we go. Ooh. Aw, he swerved! He swerved into me! Ah, those taxi drivers. Thankfully, the pack is staying relatively close together and small. Like, the fact that first place is in view still, that alone is absolutely miraculous. I'm wondering if the AI is either just sandbagging at this point, or if they are genuinely having difficulty navigating this course. Neither would surprise me. But we still can't let our guard down here. This is the easy part of the course, as it were. So, we do have hills to contend with, but those can be dealt with when we arrive at them. As long as we kind of ride the line here and don't get hit. There we go. Clean. Woohoo! Alright. This is actually looking good. It's too bad that I couldn't have this kind of consistency earlier. The jungle section may prove a little bit difficult, because if you don't catch that just right, that bit of jungle on the right side of that intersection is known to take people out left and right. God, see, that's what I mean. You couldn't see jack when my car's ass was just hanging. Go ho ho ho. No game has corners like this. Nothing. No film, no game, no reality. What? There was no chance. Sometimes you just get that. Ooh. Please don't tell me the finish line is right here. Okay, we're still good. I mean, the other guys are really, really far ahead, so I'm not sure if I will have a chance. I think I can still see one, but the draw distance is kind of... You can only see as far ahead as the game is actually able to render. Okay. May be able to take third place. Ooh, I can see second place in there as well. Is first anywhere? Is he visible? Oh! And I was just talking about these things. Aw, that's so not nice. That is mean. Come on, Burnout. Go easy on me. Be kind. Fourth place. That is a sad result. Final standings. Fourth place. Didn't even get any rewards from it. That's heartbreaking. That's Burnout for you, though. Come on. Wait, was that a special event, or was that something different? Is this a GP or a... I get this really strange feeling that this is just going to be like a hot lap. Oh no, this is the same Grand Prix. I thought this was something completely different. Alright, let's go find a different thing. Because these races are going to be like... Those are some hair-pulling things. And as fun as that is, let's go find something that's actually worth doing here. Are there any events that we haven't managed to Do we not have the Dominator Coupe? We'll do the Coupe DX. I don't know how good that'll be, but we'll use it. Should really go hunt down a new thread and get a new topic of the now. Yo, Kiri Rose, you never... I don't think you ever really commented on the... your experiences and joys in this life of maintaining a shipbox. Did you earlier, or... Because if not, let's hear it. Tell me about how your shipbox maintenance has gone in your life so far. You had good luck, bad luck, ugly luck, no luck. Oh, sad day. Just missed him. Man, after driving those really fast circuit racer cars, it's almost trickier to control these other cars. Dang. 4 seconds behind. There's, well, I'd say there's hope. If I do that again, there's less hope than before. Come on. Be nice. Ooh, that was clean. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for here. That's not what we're looking for here. Thankfully, the first place Joker is right in sight. Kind of just want to take him out. But that may be getting greedy. Can I at least see where he is? Of course not. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Are there any, like, road rage events or anything like that? Because those are really fun. I want to do those. I don't want to do... I don't want to do races that I have almost no chance of winning. Alright, we'll try the road rage stuff again. Alright. He just like clipped some random part of the road. 2 psych outs in a row. Okay, this is a promising beginning, honestly. I say that, and then I immediately proceed to hit something. That's burnout. And that is the way it rolls. It does not forget... What? Really? Come on, man. You can be nicer than that. Okay, we don't have to, like, do anything fancy. We're just here to take these duders out. Come on. If I can manage that even. One of the problems is that we need, like, if I'm not mistaken, what, 20? It doesn't really tell you. We need a solid, like, 20 takedowns here to be able to do a whole lot of anything. One more takedown to bronze, that's not enough. We only have like a minute left. We have to be like dreadfully efficient. Hard to do when the game is like putting you right behind cars when you finish up a... be nice. "47 seconds remain." This is going to be a tough look here. Silver at 16 takedowns. You for real? How many do I need for gold again? Is it only 20 or is it like 24? Hold on. Wait, yes, I do want to retry. Dumb game. Come on. 24! 24. You pretty much have to play absolutely perfect. 3 minutes, 24 takedowns. Thankfully, if they like take themselves out like that, then it's really not that difficult. Sit back and bide your time. Take guys out. There we go. Double, double, double. And avoid getting wrecked in silly ways. Because your car's damage is taken into account here. Which is unfortunate. If you had like the full 3 minutes and didn't have to really have any regard for anything, it might actually be too easy. I'm afraid that though, that does make things a little bit difficult. No! Aw, be nice. I was on such a nice little streak. Can we just see ya? So we pretty much have to get like 8 takedowns a minute, which is asking quite a bit, and that assumes that we survive the entirety of the event without getting destroyed like that. Man, this is gonna be hard as hell. Damn. Come on, man. Why are you doing me like that? Okay. Better. Did that count as mine? Or is that just him getting screwed? We have a minute to get like 13 takedowns. That's a tall order. Is it possible? Has it been done before? Maybe by someone. Is it possible for me to do right now? I don't know. Come on. And the problem is you're really kind of limited by the availability of the groups. They kind of respawn in like groups of 3. And you're kind of expected to just like take them out like that. And certain sections of the course are definitely more fit for taking these guys out. If you want to do 13 takedowns, do what the mob did. What did the mob do, I wonder? I'm afraid that this isn't Grand Theft Auto. I don't have an option to brandish an SMG from the sunroof and take dudes out that way. I have to crash fairly, whatever that means. Come on. Okay. 2 in. Okay. It's really the fact that they can like fight back really, really nasty and take you out and waste your time. I think that's what makes this more challenging than anything. And the fact that they can like get taken down like that without counting towards your count. Like, cause in a single minute we've only managed to pull off 4. Well, we should have had probably around like at least 6 based on things. We're almost on track, though. Okay, that's promising. What I really wish was easier to do in the road rage mode is make your aftertouch takedowns count, because a lot of the time, the pack has since left you. Oh, man. I don't know how I got lucky there and didn't manage to get screwed. Really? Man. You really do gotta have some really monster luck to pull that off. Hang on. I'm gonna go find us something else here. Let's see. What's a good potential thread here that we can read about on the old O? Ooh, I like this one. Hold on, I'm gonna screen cap this thread. Hang on. Okay. See, this is a thread that's up my alley right here. So, okay. Subaru Outback XT. Onyx XT. Convince me not to. That's not difficult to do. Because although a Subaru Outback XT, you know, you're getting a turbo, getting a nice, big, beefy, you know, at the very least, I don't know the exact specs on them anymore, but you're getting well above 250 horse, easily. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way to approach the Subaru Outback question. I'm a big fan of just get a base Outback and accept your fate. Because what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. It is very possible to get all the enjoyment you need out of it, because let's be real, an Outback is not gonna be that fun to hoon about in, right? Like, while you could try to have some fun in it, I think you may be more disappointed than not. You would have wished that you would have just gotten like a WRX. And if it's a question, then yes, get a WRX. Yes, it won't be a wagon. No, your wife may not like it as much as you would hope she would. Assuming that that's where you're at. But I don't think. I think unless you get an outstanding deal on it, it's tough to justify paying extra to buy and live with Subaru Outback XT than it is to just go get a WRX or get a bog standard Subaru Outback wagon that will treat you kindly for years to come on basic gas, basic maintenance. I mean, you get what you want, but there are a lot of convincing arguments not to go for this. Kiri Rose, what do you think of that? You still here? If someone asked you right now if they should go get a Subaru Outback Turbo, like a new one, I don't even know what the sticker price is for that, but I reckon it's well above 33K. Because if I'm remembering right, like a normal Outback these days is, they've gone like to super premium tier prices for, well, you still get a Subaru out of it. So not necessarily super premium vehicle. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Hold on. Probably gonna have to start save stating and restarting these crash events to save on loading time here. That's the joy of the year 2020, huh? Alright. No. Here we go. Can I get over to those buses? I think I'm gonna get screwed by that over thingy. Those rafters or whatever. This could work out. I think that we may just get a gold out of this. I didn't really do a whole lot of damage to the buses though. However, that is acceptable. I will take the gold when I can get it. Absolutely not going to complain about that. Alright. Shut up and jump. Oh, this is probably going to be pretty easy, because usually the jumping ones, they at least kind of guide your hand as to where you should like be going to with the jumpage. So there's not too many choices that you can, there's not many opportunities to do poorly here. Because, let's be real, if you take any route that is not basically what I'm doing now, and just go straight down the middle and get in the way of everything. I mean, I suppose I could have done a little bit more to interfere with the traffic in the right lane. I think this should be sufficient, though. As long as you get the multipliers, typically they'll give you your gold medals here. Because it's pretty much designed for one route. I do wish there were more crash stages that had kind of different choices that could yield equally impressive results to make it kind of seem like you were doing something that meant something else. And of course we get rewarded handsomely with this big Subaru Baja, basically. Well, since the races have become obscenely difficult to actually do, we're gonna crash for a little bit, because why the heck not? Oh. Any new crashes here? Ah! I get a feeling this is also going to be like a really jumpy event. Could be wrong. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, absolutely. Can I? I wish that would have just exploded on contact. Well, the choice is clear. We do have to go for these buses. There's no other choice. I mean, honestly, that was kind of pitiful. I super don't know. Oh, we did get a gold out of it. Again, if you just follow kind of the main path that they want you to go down, most of the time you'll get your gold. If there's like a 4x multiplier, you have to go for it. There's like a 0% chance that you can get equivalent points basically out of that any other way. Alright, any more crash events for us to tackle here? Don't look like it. Winter City. Slip and slide. Probably should have watched the course preview, but again, most of the time these are pretty straightforward. Get your boost. Oh, that was bad. Is there a 4 times multiplier anywhere around here? I didn't really see. We missed the 2 times. Can I swing back around and get the 2 times? Or is this tree gonna get in the way? Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to restart this and go for the 2x. Because without it, we're not getting golds that way. Oh man. Alright, we'll actually pay attention this time and go for the 2. We'll like drift into it. Since that seems to be what you would want to do ideally. There we go. That is slightly more brilliant. Can we get the gold thingy? Can we get the cash? Nah, that's too far gone. Oh, we got some really lovely glitchiness with the textures going on. There we go. There's our gold. And we will just knock out the crash events one by one. Grand Slam, it says? I don't know. Alright, let's actually wait and let it do its thing. Okay, we got a 2 times we can aim at there. The target is clear. Basically, just interfere with traffic on both sides by trying to get as far ahead of the right lane as possible, while aiming for your 2x and all of that good stuff, which is not too difficult as long as you don't get moved back by everything. Come on, let me get it, let me get it, let me get it. Can we get the gold cash too? Maybe? Poor bus. Oh, damn. Yeah, that'll do it, huh? Maybe? There we go. Ooh, that is one ugly looking Hummer Jeepy guy. Some generic, like, not quite G-Wagon tier thing. Grapes of Wrath, it's called. So, Vineyard tier crash. Oh shit, I probably should have looked at the video, but I think I remember this one. From, like, ages and ages hence, when I have previously played Burnout. Oh, that was piss poor. What's upsetting is there's still a pretty decent chance that we, that this works out in our favor with everything just deciding to pile up for no reason. Only a silver. I want the gold for that. We'll have to try it again. I just wish it was easier to, like, somehow, like, fool the other guys that you can't really take down. I mean, I guess you could, in theory, like, try to impede traffic this way, and then, like, get in the way here like this. I guess that's kind of what they want you to do. As long as you get your 2 times multiplier, you're in for a decent time. What the? He got blown out. Holy crap. Barely eked out gold there, though. What, gold was like 285k? Gold's a gold, though. W's a W. Alright, moving right along to the next one. Let's see what this one's called. Corner Chaos. Corner Chaos. Whoa, it's been a while, man. How's it going? How's it going, my dude? How's the cold treating you? You staying toasty warm? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I wanted that 4 times. Dang it, I didn't see it. Can I still make it? Is there a chance? Nope, regrettably there is not. 0% chance. Aw, yeah. Still cranking out those scary stories then? It's hard to keep up with y'all now that, things. Yeah. Aw, that is not what I wanted to do at all. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'll have to check out and see where y'all are at on your on your scary story age, because, well, given how freaking scary cold it's been the past couple of days, it seems fitting somehow. Oh, come on. We can just get past this little first bit of traffic. We'll be in good shape. Get back up past the get up past the corner. Crash mode is unfortunately very sensitive when it comes to your if your vehicle collides with basically anything, it's pretty much over. There we go. You want the explosion, and you want to get the 4 times multi... Did I miss it? Ooh. Yeah, if you get this, you're in good shape. Yeah, man, once I get a garage situation sorted out, I may go back to doing some more traditional stuff. But you know how it is. But I have just been quietly keeping the old head down, saving up, trucking along. Picking up the overtime at work to make the future happen. Because, well, that's the way it is, man. You know what's up. Hopefully your kitty cats are all doing good. Coffee and work stress, yep. I feel you there, man. Can we get that 4 times? Oh, there's another explosion that we can get? I kind of want that. Hold on. Oh, we gotta reach for this. There we go. Wait, you have 6 cats now? Are you kidding me? No way. How do you... I mean, there's plenty of house to do that. I just... That's ridiculous. I know that, your house is definitely more full than it's been in a while. Who knows? Maybe it'll just continue like that. Maybe you'll be clearing out rooms for more and more people and more kitties. That's crazy. Hopefully you'll get some cute little Russian blue cats, though. Maybe? Huh? Or a big fat Maine Coon. Who knows what's next? Alright. I didn't actually pay attention to the layout of this one, so... You don't want that heart thing, because that's actually a heartbreaker. Did we, like, just miss the chance to take everyone out? Come on, come on. We've got a long way to go to get to that 4 times multiplier. It ain't happening. Oh, it's all the way over there? Oh, there's gonna be the dedicated cat channel. That's awesome. What are you gonna do with them? And I know I can get the gold on this one. We're just gonna have to start back and just ignore the ramp. That ramp is a troll. We don't want the ramp. We just want to cut straight through and head right into town. Not like that, though. Kitty Street Fighter. Which one's Ken and which one's Ryu, though?
And then, do I even want to know which cat's going to be like Chun-Li? Or are you doing straight Mortal Kombat? But this works out better. This works out. This takes out most of the people, even if I get the big fat Heartbreaker lose cash bonus. I think that we'll have plenty of damage incurred. Yeah, with all of these guys wrecking. Oh, what just blew up over there? Kitty MMA. I'd watch the hell out of that. Wait, only a bronze? Did that like half? Did that Heartbreaker half the amount that I got? I can get the gold on this. I know it's gonna happen. Let's give it one more go. And if not, then we just deal and move on. But I know for a fact that as long as we dodge that heart, let's very carefully, very gingerly. There we go. No, 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 no. I want the multiplier. Let me go back. No! I think it was the tuk-tuk that blew up earlier, though. Yeah, I don't know how, but we're absolutely not getting a gold here. That's okay. We'll just deal with it and accept our fate. On to the next one. We can always come back and reattempt this at a later time. Maybe with a heavier, bigger, fatter vehicle that can dole out more punishment to the world. Is there a new one here that we can do? Neon Nightmare. I'm super okay with this. Freaking right? Well, nowadays they're carrying some, well, okay, it's not necessarily explosive that we know of, but, you know, the glorious coronavirus. Did I... Will that cause enough mayhem back there for me to be able to reach over there? Or should I dodge the cross traffic here and just try to... Yep, we're gonna have to... That does seem to be what they want you to do here. I will say, man, if you haven't played this, I recommend going and finding this somewhere. Go to the game store, the local game store, and see if you can pick up a used copy of this, or even just pick up the latest Burnout game, because, man, this cross-traffic is going to be an absolute bitch to dodge. It just doesn't cause enough crap back there for me to get my explosion to float out. Yeah, man, this can't be more than like $5 if you can find it in the store nowadays. Or even if you have like, I don't know what your console situation is like anymore, but, dang it. I'm gonna have to be a little more careful here. Now what I gotta get playing again is like Gran Turismo or some kind of like sim racing game, but I've been feeling pretty arcadey lately. Life is lighthearted and joyful anymore, and okay, there we go. Ooh! Let's float on over to this explosion over here. That's beautiful. Did it actually do any real damage, or was it just an impressive tanker slap? I can't really see. The camera's not being nice. And not a whole lot's actually moving around. Thank God. Yeah, see, the only consoles I own anymore, I've given up pretty much on most consoles, except I still have my Nintendo Switch that sees very occasional play. Because I'm just waiting on like the new Animal Crossing to come out, waiting on the new Breath of the Wild if and when it comes out. That's gonna be a while, I think. Otherwise, my gaming is mostly done on PC anymore, because, well, you can play all the classics just like this whenever you want, and it runs better than the old consoles ever did. Crap, I didn't see the preview either. Dang it. We'll just have to fudge our way through this, I guess. Come on. Yeah, we definitely just want to start that over again. We need that boost from the very beginning, or we're not making it out to the points. Rock the Dock, it's called this. Oh, so there is some like traffic coming up from behind that we can cause some trouble with. Okay. The view is clear. Well, I guess I don't need the boost. We'll just pray that this explosion works in our favor here. Come on, come on. I think we're gonna need a little more help than that. But if we get the 4 times, I'm confident that... No! I jumped it! I jumped the 4! Dang it! Come on! Be nice! If I would have just picked up that 4 times, we would have it done already. It's okay, this time we'll certainly get it. And we'll hit the boost too. We'll actually do this properly. We have to like start out a little wider, I think. Because the problem is that if you don't, you get trolled by those jokers there. Here we go. That is much more promising. And maybe we can just squeeze out the 4? Maybe? No? Come on, give me my 4. There it is. Don't jump it. Don't jump it. There we go. Gotta get the 4. It's mandatory. I wish that tanker would have exploded. Oh well, we got it. We hit it. We're good. Hard to complain about that result. Alright, a couple more of these crash stages, and then we'll see how we're feeling. I will have to bounce, unfortunately, soon, because, well, the real world does call every now and again. But thankfully, I have tomorrow off, so may have some fun. May do something completely different than this. We'll see. I need to watch the previews. This is one ugly, ugly car, though. What on earth is this? Well, no matter. Ooh! Just an instant explosion. Come on. I want the tanker to, like, roll up here so I can, like, jump it. Or not. Oh, I missed all that traffic back there. Dang it! It's okay. Well, I know I can get the gold on this one for sure. I keep saying that, and I keep missing golds, but now that I kind of know the layout of this, we will have a chance. Alright. Boom. 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 Let's work our way back around to where that traffic that we were not able to screw. Oh! That tuk-tuk was like all the way across the board. And just blowing up in midair, just sent her flying. Holy crap. This game. That'll do it though. That will seal the deal. Wait, only? Really? I mean, I'll take the silver at this point, but is there like a secret 4 times that I don't know about in this stage? Yeah, those tuk-tuks are ridiculous, man. The slightest breeze blows them right on over. I definitely don't mind them just exploding at random, though. You've completed the first lap of the Burnout Crash Tour. Okay, what's the second lap like? Do we have to go back to the USA for this? Showdown. I just want to take like a friggin' fire truck in this game and just like I know you can unlock it after a while, but I'm hoping that there's like just a normal stage where that's a thing. Okay. Got a lot of potential traffic to... Ooh, can we make it all the way down there? That's pretty tasty looking. And there's a 4 times. So it looks like the goal is to just dodge everything. Alright. Made it through the first bit of traffic. Made it through the second bit. Take the jump. Should we have waited? Should we have waited for the other one? We got the 4 times. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Aw, man. Get to the buses. I barely tapped one. That's not gonna... Oh, I guess it is. Good enough for the gold, good enough for me, I guess. Can't complain about it. It's not as impressive as I had hoped it would be, but it gets the job done. About as well as it can. If a tap is all you need to do 30 grand worth of damage to a bus, then I will play by the game's rules. Leap of Faith, it's called. Yeah, if I would have remembered that that second jump down there would take you straight up to an explosion automatically, would have been different. Okay, we got kind of a Mustang-looking guy here. Where are we at? Leap of Faith, indeed. Wait. I want... This is actually kind of a complex stage. Well, we'll see what happens. There's 4 times that we have to go and try to hunt for. But if we can get carried by this, by some of this traffic, and it causes just enough chaos, I don't think it's gonna. We're not gonna make it to the 4. Dang it. Ooh, that's some glitchy stuff. I like this stage though. I think better than taking the jump is pretty chancy because it does take you over the Heartbreaker guy. I'm wondering if it's better to just go straight down on top of the overpass and try to redirect your jump via the explosion. Because I bet if we can acquire a second explosion here, the 4 times is... Wait, where is the 4 times? Oh, it's halfway across the board. God, that's complicated. There's no lack of options on this stage, though. I'm curious to figure out which is the best way to go. Again, I'm not really convinced that the jump is the way to go. I think the jump is a troll. I'm thinking now suddenly that perhaps the best option is to wait on your crash breaker to appear, take the second explosion if it comes. Wait, where am I? Man, this is a complicated one. There's almost certainly a way to get all 3 piles of traffic involved in this wreck. But if you get the 4 times, then it makes it all completely irrelevant how much, because it'll easily put you over the top. So I wonder if it's best to slow down like that and try to gravitate towards this crash breaker down here. We gotta get the 4. We gotta get the 4. And the 4 has been achieved. We got it. Ha! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of magic we're looking for. New crash headline. Major crash blocks waterfront traffic. A little more than that, I think. The fact that the photo on the newspaper headline literally says, it literally has the picture of the explosion as it's happening. That's pretty great. All right, let's actually look at the preview here and see where we're at, because speed limit 40. Yeah, I believe it. Ooh, 4 times. I want to hit that tanker there. I want to see if we can catch that right off the bat and just explode right out of the gun. Let's have a try. Let's not get trolled by this traffic, though. I wish I would have picked that up, but may have to settle for this. If we can convince those cars to start having problems up there. I don't reckon that's going to be enough. I do love how little it takes for things to just start exploding in this game, though. Like, it's completely at random when you're in the middle of a race. Like, you pretty much have to, like, head-on collide with a bus or a tanker in order to cause an explosion with your own vehicle. Let's in crash mode, like, landing on top of a tanker is sometimes just enough to take her down. Alright, let's get the boost here, because that is actually going to help us out quite a bit. Did I just miss the entire other lane, though? Or are they... Yeah, they're having problems. We're good. Alright, let me... I wish I could see the direction that I actually want to cause this explosion in. Come on, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Ah, missed the 4. There's no point. We gotta get the 4. No 4, no gold. Okay. We're just gonna, like, aim towards the 4 this time. Because clearly that is the optimal pathing for this. Come on, let me get the 4. Let me go for the I blew up right out of the gun, which is good. We've got all the traffic kind of involved with this. I still can't see the 4. Look at that guy freaking spinning. No! 4! Give me the 4. Come on, a 4. That's all we need. Even if we just drove straight to the 4, maybe the rest of the crash would just be perfect to go with it. Maybe if we... I don't know if you can get them involved in this crash by doing that. You don't really have enough speed. And the boxes certainly aren't convincing them to do that. We'll have to give it another go, but if we get the 4, just gotta get the 4. Come on, Burnout, be nice, give me the 4. Maybe I need to cut across and like dodge the heartbreak? I don't know. Oh, I missed the boost. That may not be a problem though. That was piss poor. I can get the 4 though if I'm lucky, and I can actually see where it is when I'm exploding. Maybe. He just came grinding to a stop. Are you for real? Aw, that's goofy. Alright, we have to get the 4. It's not an option. I've somehow managed not once to get that dang 4 times multiplier. But I've got its number now. It's mine. You are mine, 4. I'm just gonna go straight ass for it. That was a little bit too straight ass. Shit. Did I even... Is anyone else gonna crash? That's just pitiful. Ah, that's sad. That's not even like 1 new car worth of damage. I am not quitting until I get this gold. And moreover, this 4. I need the 4. Come on. Give me the 4. If we get the 4, all my problems are solved here. Just an instant ass explosion, but I can't see. I can't see where the 4's at now. I pretty much have to just go completely blind. It's too difficult. This 4 is a troll. This 4 is there to trick you into thinking you can get it. But not a single time out of like 8 times I've done this dang crash have I even gotten close to the 4. If it was possible to like pile up enough people and settle for the 2. Alright. We're going just direct. Take the truck out. And that seems to be causing some havoc here. Okay. We go for the explosion over there. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? No! No, the 4! Dang it! Right next to the 4. You freaking game. Oh, that's such a troll move. That's not nice. We have to get this gold. We have to get the 4. Come on. Be nice. Give me my 4 times multiplier. That is all I ask for. Come on, blessed burnout. We just need to get that dang 4. And if I can hit that explosion and not have bad luck with the camera. Okay, the camera's being nice. Aim towards the boom. Can I get the 4? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yes! Yes, I finally got the damn 4. Now watch it only get me a silver. Oh, thank God. Thank God that's a 4. Or rather a gold. Oh, I was worried. I was truly troubled by this lack of getting a 4 times multiplier. Oh, this is What a mean, mean game. Well, with this incredible luck that I've just had in finally getting the 4 and getting the crash to go my way, I think it's time to call it a day for now. I do have to go and get ready for the unfortunate but true cold realities of the world. Winter we are balls deep in winter, and I'm afraid that it is time for us to part ways. I have tomorrow off, however, so we may be able to stream at mere mortal hours for a much longer period of time. We may be able to complete the Crash series in this game, and we may have enough time to complete this Grand Prix that is looking to be very, very, very difficult to do. So, with this, thank you all who stuck around to watch. I do dearly appreciate your viewership. Check it out tomorrow, man. We're going to be doing more of the same. Hopefully, again, we'll be clearing out the Crash events in full. I don't know if we'll actually get all golds on them or not. Yet to be decided. That's up to my skill. And as has been observed, I am not the greatest Burnout player of all time. We'll have new things to talk about. It'll be a new day. Thank you kindly again. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're going to work, drive safe, friends. Stay toasty warm if you're in a place that's cold. Stay nice and cool if you're in Texas. Thank y'all. Mr. Angry is signing out. Goodbye, everybody.